Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. A little update on my side. I'm still under quarantine. It's all good. I'm enjoying myself here a little bit. Just a quiet time so we get here. Anyways, today I just want to talk about sports. Sports. I'm a huge sports fan. Just a little bit about myself. I moved to the U.S. when I was 9 years old. In the 1980, 1989, and I was 9 years old then. And growing up in the U.S., we moved to Illinois. It's a small little town in Illinois, and growing up in Illinois in the '90s, you got to be a Bulls fan. That's when um, the Michael Jordan era. At that time, it was huge, and I grew up just loving sports. I love the game of basketball. I would love American football. I watch baseball. And till today, I'm still a big fan of the Bulls, the Bears, and the Cubs. Actually, I got a T-shirt over here from Under Armour, um, which I bought here in China, and they got this state of Illinois with the Chicago Bulls on the bottom right-hand corner there, and it's just like the Bulls combine training. And so yeah, my heart is still with Illinois. My heart is still with the sports teams over there, regardless of how good or bad that they've done. But you'll be surprised though. I was surprised when I moved here to China how big the sports scene is, and I think one of the biggest sports here is really due to Yao Ming and then going to the NBA. The basketball scene here is huge, and recently there were, of course, some bad comments going back and forth with the NBA and speaking their minds and Hong Kong protests, whatever. But I just want to focus on like all the benefits that we've gotten from having this sports coming into China. I could definitely say that it's very different from when I was first in China in the early 2000s. Of course, everybody knows Michael Jordan and all, but people really grew like the different acceptance of American sports. Just a couple years ago, I was doing some school visits, and and I and there was this counter there, and they were promoting the American baseball and baseball camps. And I thought, oh, they actually have baseball here in China. I was like, yes, they're running their program for about 10 years or so. They also have, let me think here, what else? They actually have American football here. They have obviously basketball. Basketball's a big thing. Um, and they also have, I was ice skating a couple years back, and they were having ice hockey training over there run by Canadians actually, or was it like some affiliate with the NHL, I think. And I was just shocked and not shocked, but like surprised in a very good way because you know what, 20, 30 years ago, I would not imagine that China will have any opportunity to play this kind of sport for their people to play the sport. And uh, to tell the truth, I've just seen the sports grown so much. Well, baseball and American football is kind of lagging behind, but I think hockey is really picking up, maybe because of the Winter Olympics and all. But basketball has always been there. I've seen people play, and the skill levels have really, really gotten better. I was just looking through TikTok these past few days, and I saw this a couple videos of these girls really, really good playing street basketball, and I'll show it to you here. So yes, I seriously can say, guys, uh, without US, I don't think the sports scenes would be as it is today. How people could benefit, how the Chinese people benefited from Americans opening up and bringing the sports over here to China, and um, and also I think the sportswear here, sports brands here, uh, nowadays, um, and the designs and all. I don't think they could have done all this on their own without the U.S. coming here and blazing the trail for the Chinese people in terms of um, marketing and the designs and getting the idea of signing professional players. We've seen a few of those. Um, well, actually, more than a few, quite a few of those um, in the past 10, 15 years. I think the biggest sign that they got was uh, Clay Thompson. And then there were some other ones. There's Gordon Hayward and things like that. But yes, I think it's a huge plus for both ends because, well, in China, we benefited from just like this big boom of the sports. And with this big boom, people like to buy sports products. Nike have done very well here. Adidas have been doing very well here. Fila recently had making a comeback. And on top of that, Chinese brands have just popping up. We have Anta, Li-Ning, Peak. I think that's like the big three, 361. Uh, so yes, just on the business side and also from the cultural side, I think the beauty of just playing sports sometimes is it really bonds people together. I've seen just having Americans playing basketball in China and how you know the language barrier is there, but just the high fives, the good job, nice shot, simple things like that. Chinese know these English, simple English, and just like a good game, 打得很好, things like that. Just this beautiful cultural exchange within sports itself, and I really wish to continue to see this grow, and it'll be such a huge step forward if one day we just see like American football grow because there is American football here. I think they played somewhere. It was a Chinese team or it's like a Chinese youth team or something like that. But it would be like such a huge scene. I think if the NFL, well, NFL would be too good. I think we like NCAA players or from a university to come to China or China go over to US. Um, and play like a friendly match together of American football. I mean, it will just show how much China is willing to accept and embrace the relationship with China. China willing to embrace the relationship with the United States, and I think vice versa. I really think that a lot of Americans as well um, really embrace just the culture that they could bring to China and also the exchange that they could learn a lot from the Chinese people. And I think just learning from um, through sports is just one of the biggest thing. I mean, at least for me, when I was 9 years old going to the States, I didn't know the culture, and the basketball really helped me understood people a lot more, how to work, the work ethic, listening to the coach, teamwork, and I think China have learned a lot from that as well. So um, again, this is just my take. Uh, please do your own research on the Chinese sports scenes here, but it is absolutely phenomenal, I think. From when I came in the year 2001 after university graduation till now, how it grew with the brands, with the culture, with the people. So hopefully, deeply from the bottom of my heart, a huge sports fan, that uh, the relationship between China and US could get better through sports. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please do subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.